Well, of course, all eyes and ears are going to be on that impending winter storm for the Tennessee Valley, but that's not until tomorrow night. So we got to get through the forecast up until then. Today turned out to be a pretty nice day. As expected, we did have a good deal of cloud cover, but that really didn't prevent temperatures from warming all that much. It was a couple of degrees, about 2 to 5 degrees warmer than just yesterday afternoon. 48 degrees right now in Scottsboro, and even Albertville and Fort Payne still at 50 degrees right now. We have dropped to 45 in Florence and 44 in Athens. And notice the temperatures dropping a little closer to 40 degrees right now across southern Middle Tennessee. That's actually the colder air that we're going to be tracking. I just mentioned a few minutes ago about that cold front. It's not going to have a whole lot of fanfare with it, but it is going to usher in those chillier temperatures. So hopefully you were able to enjoy the warmer winds for today. We're going to keep a lot of cloud cover on the horizon this evening. Temperatures will drop down back to around 40 degrees by around 9 o'clock tonight. That cold front begins to slide through. That's going to drop overnight lows colder than it has been. We'll fall to around the freezing mark. It'll be a degree below, a degree above. Also with that, it's going to bring the chance for a little bit of light precipitation. You can see that on Pinpoint Predictor. It's going to be very light. It's going to be very spotty, but with temperatures hovering right around that freezing mark, could fall as freezing drizzle or just some plain old drizzle. However, we're not expecting any accumulations or travel problems with this. Again, that is going to be Monday morning. That's going to move on out, and Monday afternoon is going to be pretty quiet. It's going to be cloudy, and it is going to be pretty cold, but temperatures should hover right around 40 degrees, if not the low 40s by Monday afternoon. That's the lull before the activity. That's when that winter storm watch is going to go into effect, and that's for Monday evening, and that will likely be upgraded into a winter storm warning sometime late tonight, but at the latest probably early tomorrow morning. So again, that winter storm watch, that is in effect for the entire Tennessee Valley, from the southernest most counties in southern Middle Tennessee, stretching all the way down south into Birmingham. That is 6 o'clock Monday until noon on Tuesday. Here's a highlight of the threats that we're going to be tracking during that time frame. Now, the snowfall accumulations, this is subject to change depending on how far north the moisture spreads. But right now, it does look like the heaviest band of that's going to set up generally right along the Tennessee River. 2 to 4 inches look likely. Outside of that, pretty much anywhere from Birmingham up into southern Middle Tennessee, 1 to 2 inches will be likely. So enough to create hazardous travel conditions. Also, what we call the transition zone between the rain and the snowfall, we get this area of the wintry mix. So that's going to give us that threat for some icing as well. That includes Birmingham into southern Morgan County, spreading east into southern Marshall, DeKalb County, and clipping very southern Lawrence County as well. That's the threat for some sleet and freezing rain. We'll have to keep a very close eye on any minor accumulations, because just minor accumulations of ice could, of course, cause hazardous travel. Also could bring down some power lines with that as well. So let's go hour by hour quickly on Pinpoint Predictor. This is starting Monday at around 9 o'clock. That's when the precipitation will start to form. Temperatures at this point a little bit above freezing, so it could start out as some rain. That could transition over into some sleet and some freezing rain, and that could be across anywhere in the Tennessee Valley. So we could see a thin layer of ice fall before the snowfall begins to develop. The heaviest snowfall, the greatest coverage of that snowfall, that's going to be overnight Monday into early Tuesday morning. The greatest coverage is going to be south of the Tennessee River, but again, that winter storm watch covers the entire Tennessee Valley. That pink line that you're seeing, that's the transition zone. We'll have to keep a close eye on how far north or how far south this goes, because that's going to be dependent on where those accumulations go. On top of that, temperatures don't look to climb too much above the freezing mark on Tuesday afternoon, and with moisture continuing to develop, scattered snow showers will be possible not only until noon Tuesday, but all the way through Tuesday night into Wednesday morning before the temperatures warm above freezing and that moisture exits. So it does look like a significant winter storm is on the horizon for the Tennessee Valley. This forecast, however, is subject to change because the system just hasn't developed yet. We'll just have to see how far that moisture spreads north, but we will keep you updated on the timing with all of this, kind of fine tune it, and accumulations where the heaviest will set up.
Right, but between the sleet, rain, mix of snow, I mean, it
messy
looks
situation.
Like a coverage area that's pretty widespread for North Alabama.
And that's why that watch is issued. Prepare now, get your cars prepared, because you don't want a situation like Birmingham.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in your car with that. So have a winter kit in your car. That's a good idea to have.
All right, Lauren, thank you.